Hello everybody, welcome back to the Founders Disco. I'm your host Shuj. We're here with Stevo today, founder of Bloodline Tattoos. 3 stores at the moment in Phuket, Bangkok and Bali. Steve, how are you going?
Very good, thank you for bringing me on.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for coming and getting tattooed with us.
Of course, of course. It was an incredible experience, by the way. 4 days, 10 hours each day. Full back piece, you'll see that in a separate vlog. We're talking shop today. Steve, how did we get here?
Wow, what a journey. So I love Thailand. I've been coming here for many years, I guess since I was 21, so over 20 years now. 2015 I decided to start a tattoo studio. Quite a small studio. I only had 4 tattoo beds downstairs, and it was a bit of fun at the start, and just creating some great ink and meeting some great customers, and then this got quite serious, then we moved upstairs here and expanded. We had 2 fantastic managers working here. We'll talk about this later on, but Garrett and Matt, who worked here and helped bring the business up. Without them, it would have been very difficult, and they're on another journey. As in Bangkok, Garrett is the owner there, and Matt is the owner of Bali. So, as you said, like Phuket, we've been here since 2015, and we can't expand anymore in Phuket because it all comes down to the quality of the artist, and we have the best artist in Phuket. So branching out to other locations was the best way to maintain the quality and further the business as well, and get customers happy that they can also get themselves booked in, because the demand in here was quite difficult. But opening the 2 locations and still be able to capture more talented artists from another location was doable,
Sure.
And then those boys are doing well there too. Obviously, we work under the same model. We're all best mates. Talk to each other 4 or 5 times a day,
Oh yeah.
So
I love that. That's sick.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to, I think for me, expand your own capabilities, right? With people that have been working with you.
Yes.
You've developed a relationship and then found an opportunity to grow together.
In the same common interest too. And they were actually customers, so they already had an interest in tattooing. So
amazing.
It was great just to jump them over the desk.
Sure. You mentioned talent and team, right? How do you guys work on bringing people into your ecosystem and keeping them there over a long time?
Good question. So I know the power of marketing is extremely incredible now, but I think where we always started back 2015, that era wasn't as big. The Facebook boosting and all that, the influences and that.
Sure.
I think social media was just coming out quite prominent then. So we used a lot of as referrals, like customers are so happy. They told their mates, the next minute you had 5 other clients coming, and that domino effect just exploded the business, The disadvantage of Bloodline was that we capped the artist. We only have full-time artists. We don't have any freelancers, so that made it difficult for customers to book in, but maintain quality. And the clients could always be on that waiting list to get in. As I said before, moving into Bali and Bangkok made the business a lot easier for clients, and also easier for myself too, and the other 2 boys to have good quality. Because there's no way you're going to have 3 amazing studios, 3 amazing bloodlines in Phuket.
Of course.
It's not going to happen,
And you're competing with each other, right?
Not just competing like this, trying to get the best artist.
Sure.
So when Matt went to Bali, it was he gathered all the amazing talent, and when Garrett went to Bangkok, he did the same. So we've got 3 perfect locations with great quality. Where here we're already maxed out the resources,
of course.
And like having the beds we have and the artists we have, I think we're at that. We have 4 or 5 managers as well that maintain the quality and hygiene. I think we don't want to be overpowered by clients in the one day. We want to be focused with every customer as well. I think we're a lot different than other studios for sure, because it's not just the artist that brings the client. The studio brings the client too, so we're very personal with every customer. Like, we want to know exactly what you're getting too. We want to know, we want to help you collaborate with the artist to design, not just the artist doing everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Most shops in the world definitely is the artist,
Yeah.
for sure, but not in Bloodline, it's not.
Yeah.
We're all one family, we all work together.
Yeah,
to,
it's
to
amazing.
get that goal, you know?
And like I've seen that personally in real life. So initial text was maybe 6-7 months ago. As soon as I booked my ticket to Thailand,
Yeah.
and the communication from then till the point where I came in for the consult,
Yeah, yeah.
and you have your consult.
Yeah.
You know, the correct artist is picked for the correct
Yes.
piece of artwork.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's strong suits come in,
course, yeah.
right? And
A little bit different, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I suppose in another country, you're sort of this chasing that artist that you see on Instagram, maybe.
Yeah.
We're here, we have full-time managers online that are talking to you
Yeah.
to guide you and select the best artist.
That's right.
You know, for
yeah.
what the style you want, you know. So it's a little bit different in business model, but
Yeah.
like as the manager side and the artist, we want to make sure that you're in the right hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so
and
you got selected
again,
with the perfect artist
Yeah.
for what you wanted. You know, so-
absolutely, and I felt that through the experience too, right?
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. That's good to hear.
And so you touched on it a little bit in terms of the client and the artist matching. How do you guys select your clients? Do you have like an ideal profile for a person that comes in?
I think like the biggest thing is online managers really getting to know the customer, what they want,
Yeah.
and then we have an amazing software that can also provide us with like breaking down
Yeah.
the artist to making sure that it is getting they're both getting matched up together, you know.
Okay.
Like
Amazing.
in here, each artist has their own style, and the hardest part is getting the right customer with that artist.
Yep.
I mean, you got realistic, Japanese, Mandela. There's all these different categories, but then you got realistic. But what type of realistic?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
these boys have been here, you know, for a decade. We know exactly what they can do.
Yeah.
So it's always best to let like the online managers select the best artist because we know their capabilities right down to like, you know, the animals or you know, or someone can do some amazing birds. Break it right down into what exact picture of the realistic tattoo.
Yeah. And the
So when
micros of it.
if you reach out and you want angels, yes, we know exactly this guy here is perfect at that, you know.
Yeah.
Not just going into the category, but breaking into subcategories. You know?
Yeah, of course.
I
And
think
if it was even like, I want a American traditional angel, that might actually be a different
that's
person.
another artist for sure.
You know, based
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the vision. Yeah, that's
and
amazing.
then when you come into the studio, also having a consult again, just to make sure that what we did talk about
Yeah.
is what we're still doing.
Yes.
Because sometimes clients do book in not knowing the terminology, you know, and booking the incorrect person.
Yeah,
so
of
at that
course.
consult, we can resolve that and
Yeah.
get that sorted too.
And personally, I was like that too, right? I felt that again, where I had this idea in my head, I had a reference image done up, but had no concept of how to actually communicate
Yeah, of
beyond
course.
like, hey,
Yeah.
this is what I want, this is the feeling I want
Yeah.
in the piece. And then to see, you know, the design team and
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
and everyone
Yeah.
work together to, you know, bring that, have a final look
Yeah,
over.
of
like
course.
even
There's a
you
lot of
know,
steps in there.
Yeah,
The
you
online
and Cody
team.
looked over and
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this piece, nah, just get rid of it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know,
Yes.
yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of barriers until you get to the final stages of tattooing, you know?
Yeah, of
Even like I
course.
love, every night my phone goes off at 2 in the morning with all the designs, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm checking them out.
Yeah.
I might send them to Matt or Garrett, what do you reckon of this? We're all like, there's a lot of steps, you know?
Yeah,
But we
of
care,
course.
man, you know?
And I guess to a degree as well, because this whole thing came from a place of passion.
Yeah.
You guys would be tattoo nerds as well, right? So
Yeah,
part of
yeah.
it is like the quality and the business
course,
aspect.
man, yeah.
But the other part's like, dude,
Yeah.
that's a sick tattoo. Like,
Yeah, every day,
you know?
man, like you walk around the studio and you meet fantastic clients like yourself, which now will become friends.
Yeah.
And this amazing work, you know.
Yeah.
And the quality's changing so dramatically too.
Yeah.
Like 20 years ago, 10 years ago, it's so different to what it is now.
Yeah.
I mean, the machines are different, you know. So
For sure.
it's cool to see the industry progress, you know.
Absolutely, and yeah, being amongst it. So now 11 years in, right? And I'm guessing you've been into tattoos well before that as well.
Yeah.
What are some of the frustrating parts or the challenges that you guys have had to work through
in
to get here?
Bloodline, in a foreign country, maybe, you know, trying to adapt to the culture, the language barrier.
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing was for me as a customer coming to Thailand years ago and getting tattooed, was that there was a bit of a barrier.
Yeah.
Like that's what we took out in Bloodline.
Sure.
Having many Western managers and, you know, sitting in with the consults,
Yeah.
getting, you know, sitting with the clients as well and getting the point across.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, but yeah, that's the biggest thing.
I guess establishing that process, right?
Yeah,
From the
yeah.
gap that you saw to filling that
Yeah,
gap
yeah,
for
yeah,
a
for
certain
sure.
category of
Yeah,
people.
for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And them having the privatized software that we
Yep.
use as well, that no other tattoo shops use this besides Bloodline. And this here really makes a big difference. I think having a software that's really developed for your business, not a barber shop, not a tattoo shop,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
for tattooing
Yeah.
only.
Absolutely.
You know, so this is a massive investment that
Yeah.
we've put in, but it's a great return.
Yeah.
Just really gives us peace of mind. When you've got good software with developers working for you, you can change the software daily to provide customers with a more easy way to book in, or
Yeah.
helping customers to design easier.
Yeah.
You know, or artists to do any. It's like crazy. You know?
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I mean, as you know,
For sure.
you do this, so
yeah, so
you're fixing problems.
yeah, and
So-
in real time, right? So guys, this is what I do for a living. Steve and I haven't worked together yet, but I want to dig into that a little bit, right? Because I've experienced this piece of software, and it's very end to end, right? Specifically for the tattoo
Yeah.
world,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And from the initials of like capturing details, email addresses, reference ideas,
yeah.
dates, you know,
Yeah.
and then communicating, budgeting,
Yeah,
times, you know, hey, you've got 5 days, pick on the calendar which days you can
Yeah.
do kind of thing.
Yeah.
Down to sort of, so that's the initial component, I guess. And that, what does that save you guys in terms
Man,
of time?
Yeah, massive, man. I think getting custom built software for any business in the world, definitely the best thing to do.
Yeah.
By far. It doesn't matter what you're in. When you've got software that's tailored for you and no one else has got it,
Yeah.
you know, it's
an edge. It's an edge,
You
man.
got it on, you know.
Yeah, yeah. And it
So-
grows beyond your
Yeah.
physical boundaries, right? It's an asset.
I mean, when you
Like the table, like the
Yeah.
building, like
You know, when you first
everything
started
else.
off, you're like
Yeah.
trying to manipulate Excel
Sure.
to do something it can't do, you know.
Yeah.
And then you're like trying to use QuickBooks to try and do something it can't do.
Yeah.
Just make your own.
Yeah, absolutely. I
Much
agree.
better,
I agree.
you know?
And so again, like in terms of that communication element initially, right? Do you reckon it saves your team, what, 10
Massive.
hours per client,
Massive.
probably?
It's huge, and it's
Yeah.
not just saves time; it makes customers feel more at ease.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
that. You know,
Secure
so-
payment portals,
Yeah, for
you're
sure.
comfortable putting your
Yeah.
credit card in for a
Yeah.
deposit.
Yeah.
Little things,
Yeah,
right?
massive.
Little things. Seeing the brand there instead of a generic,
Yeah, for sure.
you know,
Yeah.
Stripe or PayPal or,
Yeah,
you know, yeah.
I
I
agree.
think that makes a huge
For
difference.
sure, man. Yeah. Any business will.
Yeah, yeah. And so beyond that initial touch point, right? I personally noticed there were reminders, you know, hey, your tattoo's coming up. Have you sent
Yeah,
through
yeah,
your
yeah,
reference?
yeah,
Are you
yeah.
ready for your consultation? Stuff like that. Is that something that you guys used to do manually?
Yeah, massive.
Yeah.
I mean, and we used to miss them all the time. As
Yeah.
like having this software completely calibrate the day for you, you know, and then we can spend more time with the customer.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's the best thing from open to close. We can be with the client in spending time with them when our artists trying to get what they want.
Yeah.
And the software is doing the work in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
taking care of all the accounts and trying to gather all the information
Yeah.
that can be done through the software.
For sure.
Definitely, like, a
And-
big saver.
Tracking payments, we do
The
that.
lot,
Yeah.
the whole thing from
Yeah.
start to, you know, from, you know, where's the
whole-
list?
the whole
I don't
thing,
want to
yeah.
say all the secrets.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know?
of course.
Yeah.
So what we're describing here, guys, is a custom CRM, a calendaring, payment systems, again, tracking systems
Yeah.
for if we,
Theft control.
use-
It's got
yeah.
customer
If we
management,
use-
artist management.
yeah, artist management, rostering, I'm guessing is
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
If, you know, we use jobs as an example, right? From start to finish, the job is scoped, deposits taken, payments are tracked, and then the completion is also tracked. Is that right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So on the completion, the final tattoo has to be delivered to the software, so the software can send it to the client.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big thing. So the client's got that. We've got a full-time photographer, so he takes that picture, sends it to the software, and the software sends it to the client automatically, and also puts it into the artist's portfolio automatically as well. You know, and then we can't pay the artist until the final product is done.
Yeah.
Like so, you know, so we need that photo before the payment's released to the artist. Little things like this, you know. Yeah. Sometimes there's so much going on here, so many tattoos happening. It's hard to take a photo of all of them. But now there's mandatory. We need the photo, not just for like quality control, but for also keeping the artist's portfolio up to date.
Telling the story of that person.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That I think is also really cool, guys, by the way, with this kind of artwork. And again, like, you know, I'm not new to the experience, but a lot of the time you end up with a dodgy photo off a phone. Or, you know, you'll end up on Instagram and then you have to send that link to people who want to see it, you know. Whereas, you know, using the software and the in-house resources like the videographer and stuff, the artist never has to worry about good quality photos for their own profile, right? And then to compound that, as a client, I've got an actual bay of studio quality photos that I can send to my friends, that I can post for myself, etc. And it's all maintained within this CRM, right?
Which is not we're the only company that use it. We're the only company that developed it.
Absolutely.
So and we made it for the business. It's like there's a lot of things in there that many studios wouldn't use, but we use it. That's why we went down that road. There's hundreds of software out there that could, you know, run your business, but not the way that we want to do it.
Of course.
So you sort of got no choice.
And post completion of a tattoo, you know, that job is, let's call it, closed. Right? Images have been sent, portfolios updated, artists paid, etc. What does the software do for the customer after that?
In the sense of, so you're keeping retention with the customer? I do steer away from this a little bit.
Okay.
We don't send the repetitive emails or you know, it's your birthday reminder, stuff like that. Personally, I don't do this. I think it's definitely a good thing to keep the client in contact with you, but we use social media to engage with the client. So when customers are booking into our software, they must book in through a particular social media. So we push them to follow us already. So they're already on our channel.
Cool.
So that's how we keep engaged. But the software is definitely like connecting our social medias to that customer. The software engages that and makes it happen. Without the software, that probably wouldn't happen. So in the sense, the software is doing that. But that's how we keep the customer engaged for long term. And they come back again, you know.
For sure. And it makes sense though, right? Because in this space, like, there's an awkwardness of like, hey, do you want another permanent fixture on your body?
It definitely works, man, for other business, but not here. Like,
if you're
and
doing
when they reach back
little
out,
pieces, sure.
Yes,
doing scale work,
it's a bit different. And then when they book back in, we've got a big record. What artists they were with, what colours they were using, everything. You know, so. And then we've got their own profile, so it's easy to jump back in again and start kick it off again. So we can. If we started a half back, we've got the design. The software holds a design. We've got it ready for the next time they come back.
Beautiful.
So stuff like this.
Cool. Has that become relevant a lot?
Not too much in Bloodline, like, 'cause we do large scope work and we do consecutive days. People come to Bloodline to get big work, full legs, full backs, as you know. And they come in and get it done on one, consecutive days. So not so much. In I think, for instance, Australia, you might be a little bit different. You do one day, like it might be every second Monday,
weeks.
you know?
Absolutely. There's time in between appointments.
There's no time. It's like a tattoo holiday, you know?
It is. It's a journey.
Yeah.
It's a journey.
Yeah.
If you guys are into tattoos, it's an experience I would recommend if you're into, just knocking out a back piece because you know exactly what you want.
Yes, yeah.
But if you want 5 dainty little tattoos, taking breaks in between, totally fine.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's been good. Like, I mean,
yeah.
back onto Matt and Garrett too, like, we all got the same direction. We've all kept the same model together.
Yep.
Like, if Matt's got some great ideas, we take it on board.
Yep.
Vice versa,
Yeah.
So we're always improving, man. Not just...
Yeah. Do you find it's like a healthy filter to
Massive,
have where
man.
you guys have...
Yeah.
Because I can tell you get really excited about ideas, right?
Yeah,
and I'm sure Matt and Garrett probably have that. But then you have each other to healthily filter or filter out certain things, right?
Like, sometimes when there's something not correct in any business, you can tell the manager 100 times and it still happens. The best thing, we've got your own software, you just ring the dev.
Yeah.
Say, bro, this is happening.
Change it. Yeah.
A couple of hours, he's resolved it. We've just incorporated something technical into the software to stop that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
niche cases,
yeah,
right?
man,
it's always
it's so
something
good.
so tiny that happens 4 or 5 times.
Matt calls, hey, something, this has happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll call the developer, bang.
Yeah.
Tomorrow it's fixed.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I think software keeps like everyone, in the same mode.
Yeah, you're locked in. You're locked in. There's a system.
There's a system in place.
There's a system, and
you can't get past it.
Yeah. And you know that deviating from that
doesn't
system
work.
is either going to result in a mistake, a loss, something weird is going to happen.
Yeah.
But then you adjust the system
to
make sure that situation doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
And then everyone's still, on the right road, I guess.
For sure.
Fun question. If you had unlimited time or money, what would be done right now?
In this business? Or are you talking... I think...
However you want to...
I think that we just keep doing the same thing, really.
Yeah.
Like, it's always good to have more time, of course, and man, like, but I think in this business, like, with 3 great people as well, and the great managers we have, and the artists and everyone, I think everything's good, man.
Yeah.
Like, we're at that point now where everything's great.
Yeah.
Trying to make problems, bro. We're trying to, so we can get better, but we're at that point, man, where we just, everything's perfect,
Amazing.
And I mean, in any business, you can always be better.
Sure.
And like every day we're trying to break something to,
to
can we make this better? But we're sort of at the pinnacle.
Sure. Yeah.
Without being arrogant, I guess,
Makes sense.
I mean,
because you don't have that burning problem that's stopping you from doing the next thing.
The only thing,
it's
I
just
guess,
what is the
like,
next thing?
it's making, there's always new technologies coming out with the artist.
Yeah.
We're just making sure that the artists are definitely adapting to those new ideas.
Yeah.
Especially with AI and all this new software coming out, it's making sure we're using that.
Yeah.
That's something is ongoing.
Okay.
Like Matt put up today, so there's this new software that you can do this. I'm like, wow, man. So now, and we don't use it.
Yeah.
His studio does it. So now we're adapting this into this shop. So I mean,
amazing.
Like, so we, in the sense of, you think you're doing the best you can. There is always, you can always tweak stuff.
You find that little thing that gives you a bit of extra edge. Yeah.
But as far as like what the question is, man, I think everything's great.
Yeah.
I can't ask for anything more.
Is a happy answer, guys. That is what we always want to. That place is where we want to be at. In general, right? I'm sure 10 years ago you would have had a different answer, right?
Yeah, man. Like, man, you need to like sometimes stop thinking about tomorrow.
Sure.
And just enjoy the clients today.
Yeah.
Making sure they're getting what they want today.
Yeah.
Don't think about the customer tomorrow. Let's just work on what we've got here.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest mistake with most people. We're always thinking of like what hasn't even happened.
Yeah.
Or like what's this focus. Like one time,
That's it. Serve. So that being said, is there like a next milestone you guys are working toward, either from a software or
there isn't, man.
tattoo
like
perspective?
The software that will be released to other businesses to have the same success as Bloodline does.
Yeah.
As far as Bloodline goes, there definitely won't be any more locations. We've got you got your Bangkok, you got your Bali, and your Phuket. That's it.
Yeah.
Like we focus more on quality,
Yeah.
So we definitely want to expand as far as studios, but the software for sure.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Okay. And
it'd be rude not to let other people benefit from that.
Yeah,
You know?
of course. And this is a bootstrap project, right?
Yeah.
You're fully funding, fully driving the software?
Yeah, for sure. Every day, man, we're doing this, you know. So
Amazing.
It's been a good journey, like not just creating an amazing software for the business, but also working in Bloodline as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So,
it's a different model and a very unique approach to, you know, if I can solve all of my problems, I'm solving everyone else's problems at the same time, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And that's where the best products come from, by the way, is from solving the problems that you have, because other people, I promise, are having the same issues.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
We can talk about this off the subject of tattooing. I had another software in Malaysia when I was living there, and that was it was a transport software. It's 5 years ago. Never worked.
Right.
I didn't know nothing about transport, but I had a good idea. It never worked. That's why I built this software, because I know tattooing. It's what I do every day, and I had and this software we made was a day-to-day thing we used. So it was easy to run down this road, because creating something with real problems and fixing those problems real time, you know, was a way to go for me.
It hits different.
So,
it hits different. And development agency or in-house developers?
For me, in-house. That was for me, but
with the other
the only
projects?
reason, the other one was the same as what you're doing.
Right, agency.
Yeah, agency, which is great. The agency was definitely the best way for me, just to kickstart everything off. Good guidance, great developers on the hand, you know, and if something wasn't right, they would guide you through. That's how I started, and now I've got, it's different now, but I recommend agency for sure for anyone kicking off. By far, you're going to burn money, you're going to go down the wrong road, you know, the agency will give you the direction. So.
And I mean, a project is really only a failure if you don't learn anything. Right? And I'm sure going through that experience, you learned so much about software development, about
for sure.
scoping out problems before you try and solve them, that kind of thing, that has now led to the tattoo software developing at this rate. Right?
For sure.
Amazing. Cool, man. So, in terms of that, right, to get this software into the hands of as many tattoo shops as you want, what kind of support would you be looking at? What do you think you need to get?
Probably select studios who we would want to use it.
Sure.
You know, like who would benefit from it. I mean, it's a heavy software. It's for big studios. You know, many artists, a lot of things going on. So we would target big clientele. Probably start with the US, you know. Hitting off UK and stuff like this.
And what would you say to somebody, right, who let's say, you know, they're approaching one of these businesses, right? You know, a lot of people, we sign up to software, we sign up to a subscription, trying to solve this much, and we don't commit to actually solving that problem. Do you think there's a level of commitment one actually needs as a business to adopt a system like that and fully get the benefits of it?
For sure, man. You need that.
Yeah. Cool. Lightning round. 3 more questions. What's the best piece of advice you have received in the last 11 years?
Oh man. When you tell someone you're going to do something, they say, don't do it. Do it. You know? Like this, if you want to do something, just go for it.
Okay.
Don't second guess yourself. Because you ask everyone, they're going to say no, of course. You know? Like when I started Bloodline, like I just did it. Didn't ask anyone, man. I just started it. I just seen that there was a market there, and I love tattooing, you know. Sorry, owning the tattoo studio, but
And a lot of people told you not to do it?
Like it's Thailand? Why are you going to Thailand? Sure. Like, you know, can you talk Thai? You know, it was a great challenge, man.
I can imagine.
That was it. That was.
And you feel pretty at home here, right?
I love the place.
Of course.
Sick.
Hell yeah.
Great job, you know.
And any advice you would give to someone who's trying to build a brick and mortar business or a piece of software?
Get advice, man. I mean, it did take me. I went through a couple of agencies as well. You know, I met a couple of blokes in the gym and that, and got some. Had some guys working for us. Didn't work out. You know, trying to find the right company to offer you what you need, not just from start to end. It was the hardest challenge.
Of course.
Luckily now we have that.
Yeah.
Like we don't just have some devs working. We have a relationship.
Yeah.
Call them anytime I want.
Yeah.
Get anything resolved. That's the like getting into something to make sure you it's a long-term relationship.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Hell yeah. Committed service.
You need this, man.
They're not going anywhere.
Yeah,
You're not
you
going
need that.
anywhere. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
And Steve, where can people find out more about you and the work that you guys do?
So social media, like definitely Instagram, you know, TikTok, Facebook, and all that. Yeah, so
Bloodline
the
Tattoo.
T-shirts are everywhere. You know, like, you know. But, yeah.
We're on. Yeah.
So definitely we're online a lot with the socials.
Amazing. I'll have all of those linked downstairs for you guys. Check them out if you're into tattoos. Highly recommend it. And I believe Steve is going to be making some more videos for us as well.
Yeah.
So watch the channel. There's a lot to learn from Steve and his partners.
Yeah, we've been so heavily diving into the software. You know, there's been no videos for like a couple of months. Today I'm going to make some more.
Yes, he is.
We've got the boys from Bali and Bangkok are here, so we're going to get some more content out.
Yeah.
That's another thing, man, content. Get the like people want to know what happens in here.
Yeah.
So that's why we want to push this more too.
Fantastic.
So you don't want to hide, you want to let people know.
That's right. Talk about it. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. If your uncle unfollows you because he doesn't want to hear it, that's okay.
Yeah.
There's 100 other people who do want to hear your story.
I think content's the most important. If you've got a great product, people got to know about it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Bloodline so strong in the sense of so many clients who get tattooed tell everyone, and that's how the customers come back to us. You know,
For sure.
So that's our model.
Yeah.
Have good quality work, good service, keeping the customer happy. You know, and they always come back.
Yeah.
You know, not just them, but everyone, all their mates. You know, and they've
absolutely.
got 3 locations to choose from.
For sure.
You know, and each owner of that location is the same passion as me. You know.
Yeah.
So Matt, Garrett, they know every customer by name, you know, when they come back.
Yeah.
Same as myself, so.
Amazing. And even then, there's an experience beyond just the service. And I'm speaking from my perspective. I've got about 4 phone numbers of other people who have been tattooing at the same, in that 4-day window as me.
You become best mates with everyone here. Hey.
Yeah, absolutely. And you chat, and because you're all going through the same thing. You're all having the same lunch breaks. You're all, you know, and people from all over the world.
For sure.
It's amazing. There's a couple of guys here who have neck to toe everything done here.
Yeah.
Which
is
crazy.
And I mean, we spend. Some of the customers we've done like 30 days, which is like pretty much the whole lot. It's great to spend a month with these guys.
Absolutely.
You know, you learn a lot, you know.
It's a lot of time to develop a relationship, and it sounds like you guys actively put in the time to build it.
You have to,
right? Which is
every customer needs that, you know.
Super important. Cool. Thank you so much, Steve.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. We will catch you in the next one.
Thank you.